Could this 16-year trend on the DXY chart literally predict the rest of the Bitcoin cycle? What's up, legends? Welcome back to Bitcoin Easy.io. Today we're analyzing the US dollar index versus Bitcoin as recession fears grip the market. This is a must-see chart, so if you're new, smash that subscribe button and let's dive in. Alright guys, we're looking at the monthly DXY chart. Tomorrow I'm going to go much deeper into it. We're going to break it down across multiple time frames alongside Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, and the total market cap charts for crypto as well. So make sure guys and activate that notification bell to not miss out on this one, because there's a lot of data in those charts that can give you a very clear image where Bitcoin and the crypto markets are currently at. So let's focus on this now. Here on the top we see DXY in a massive trend, 16-year trend. Here you can see the first touch point on the resistance line here is back in 2009, and the first one on the support line is back in 2011. And if we focus on that here, the first touch point on the support line, there we can see Bitcoin topped out and DXY bottomed out. Then we continue here tracking this negative correlation. We have a few examples here as well, but then the next really obvious one is when we now here suggested this resistance line with a second touch point. That is right around the time when Bitcoin bottomed out again. Now we continue here. Bitcoin put in a top here, the 2017 winter top of 20K, and that is right in alignment with when DXY here bottomed out again. Next example here, we can see Bitcoin bottomed out here. DXY went to revisit the previous highs and topped out here, and then that was followed by a massive rally from Bitcoin until DXY bottomed out here again, found another touch point on the support line, and that then was of course followed by a massive rally from DXY. November 2022, that was then also the top for DXY and the beginning of the bull market for Bitcoin. You see a massive move to the upside. This is basically our current bull market, and now we got to look at this point here. DXY is right at that support level of this 16-year trend. If we focus on the data in this chart, then that would mean that the top for Bitcoin is very close to being in. So we got to focus on this key level here, right around 100 for DXY. If DXY manages to reclaim that here, especially on a monthly, then of course that is very likely that the top is in for Bitcoin. Of course, that does not need to happen immediately. You can see here in the last instance when DXY reached the bottom here, it took a few months before it completely bottomed out and started rallying up again. And that could then coincide with the top that a lot of people predict sometime in November, December this year. So this DXY trend is at a massive inflection point for Bitcoin, and tomorrow we're covering the entire crypto weekly close on the channel. Follow me on X for live updates and all my other socials for daily news and rapid TA. If you want more deep dive, subscribe here, ring that bell, and please smash that like button. Remember, this is not financial advice, and now I'm out of here. And as always guys, happy trading and see you soon.